I remember these days, side offshore winds, down the Keys, not easy. It's all about finding that gust. When the wind is there, you gotta go.
Kite Games 2021. This was a first on so many levels. This is the first event anybody's been to in a long time. And what we really wanted to do is embrace everybody, not just a pro level or even just a pro and am level event. We had full on, I mean, not beginners, but people that could kite and get upwind that were out here having a blast. We had events for everybody. The floaty flail. We had my youngest daughter, 9 years old. She flies kites, but she can't kite. And she got to get dragged downwind. She got to be part of the event today with her big brother. It was amazing.
This is an outstanding race. We have Team White Swan over your left-hand shoulder. We've got Team Pink Flamingo. Team Pink Flamingo is in first place.
The stoke on the beach was so much higher than the wind ever got, and just the group of people that came was absolutely amazing. Kite Games 2021 was the first. It's definitely not the last.
Hip, hip, hooray!
The smiles on the beach said it all. It was, the vibe here was higher than I've seen in a long time, and it was touching.
I just want to say, like, thanks Mike and your team, because like we come here and we just have like so much fun, but in the end I know how much work it is to organize an event like this, and everybody wants more of this, but the hard work is to organize it. So thank you so much, Mike.
Hip, hip, hooray!
Thank you guys.
So we're down here at the final of the 2021, actually it's the Otherside Boardsports Kite Games, first ever in about 10 years, right here at the Sandbar in Whale Harbor. It's an amazing venue, and I happen to be standing with none other than Gwen from the Gwen and Davo show. And let me tell you, normally we're just praising him for all the videos that he puts out for us. On this day, we're going to praise him for his first overall in the long distance race on the wing, first overall in the comeback win on the relay challenge, and first overall in an amazing poker event. Now you struggled a little bit in the flippy flaily floppy race. What were you racing on today? I can see in our background here we've got the magical unicorn, the white swan. The unicorn went down on you.
The unicorn was tricky to ride. I definitely wouldn't recommend the unicorn for a beginner.
Very small, right?
Floaty rider.
It's true.
So no, it was so much fun. I would say I got lucky that I won, because like I mean I can't control the poker run, and then the relay, like John, like I got lucky I was in John's team really.
Well, let me give you this. Let me give you the alternative view of this, right? Number one, luck sometimes, it just happens to good guys, right? So we're gonna give them that. But on the other side of this thing, I tell you what, that wing race was super light. It was about a, I think it was about 11-mile race. It was a reach out and back, and just the ability to pump up and get on that wing and win that race. What were you racing on that day? I mean, what size wing?
So I had the 1000 high aspect Cabrina foil, the 75 liter macro burn, and a 6.2 Mantis wing. And I think that was the perfect choice. I went bigger than everybody else, which is like, by experience, like I've done races in light wind in the past.
I've seen this actually.
Exactly, where I could not get up because I went too small. So
but you swam back fast.
So then this time I was like, I think I'm just gonna go bigger, because it's better to get going than not get going at all. So that's what happened. Nobody else could really get going, and I was able to get going before anybody, and that was a game changer.
But let me ask you this then. Okay, so this is a multi-sport event, right? So we had kite surfing, we had wing surfing, we had a poker run, we had a downwind flippy flaily floppy race with the magical unicorn, the unbelievable white swan, and the pink flamingo actually. And there was a combination of points. It's sponsored by the Otherside Boardsports right down here in the Florida Keys, kind of the birthplace of modern day performance kiteboarding in the Americas. So when we pulled all of this stuff together, there were points given out to each one of these events. And at the end, and I know it was a little bit of a surprise, it's a surprise to me too, because we're gonna get a prize. You get a weekend at the Caribbean Resort. We get dinner at the Bayside Grill. We get a dinner, actually Bayside Gourmet. We get a dinner at Michael's. We get donated boat support to get out here to the Florida Keys and the amazing diving they have out here. And you're only going to invite one person. I was absolutely sure it was going to be me on this. But
Well,
when your name was called and you were the champion of the overall points, I know you got a big decision to make. You're either going to bring somebody you married or just somebody who you just love.
well,
Who's it going to be?
my wife grabbed that certificate right away, and she said, "I'm not letting go of that." So I think she has it right now. I can't take any decision on that.
So what are you telling me? I'm out? Is that what we're saying? No. Actually, in all, I think we had a fantastic event down here. Beautiful weather, actually, and the wind was a little bit light, but I think we made the most out of it. We had great people. What I really saw down here was fantastic family, community coming together and having a great time. So, Gwen?
Yeah, no, I mean, it was like so fun. I'm like super pumped. Having you on the mic was like just getting everybody like excited. So many people came up, and even though the wind was not ideal, we had so much fun, and that's what matters. That's what everybody wants more events like this, and I know it's a lot of work. So again, like I think Mike and his team at Otherside Boardsports, thank you so much. You guys did a great job for organizing this weekend, and everybody had so much fun.
Man, I tell you what, I love these guys. They're our Cabrina dealer down here in the Keys. They do such a great job. It's the type of family we want to work together. It actually emulates what we want to do with Cabrina, and super stoked. I love this whole group together. I love the person behind the camera down here. I love you, big brother. Thanks again, man. Congratulations.